So we've heard a lot about him, now we get to see the most talked about goalie in the Elite League, Dan Backler, as he brought the Dundee Stars into iceSheffield on a Wednesday evening. Good to see Robert Dowd back in the Sheffield Steelers lineup after missing the game against Coventry at the arena on the Saturday. So Doyle versus Backler, who is going to come out on top of this one? Well, in all fairness, it was a pretty one-sided game. The Sheffield Steelers dominated for large proportions of the evening, outshooting comfortably, but it was a bit of a Backler show early doors. Firstly, off Robert Dowd. And then a very nice play for the Sheffield Steelers saw Gord Baldwin with an excellent chance. Di Casemiro and Stefan Myer in the play. Baldwin's the trailer, he shoots, and again, Backler gives away nothing. 31-13, in fact, with the shots on goal. In the first two periods, the Sheffield totally dominated their opponents. However, as so often happens, it was the opponents, the Dundee Stars, that took the lead, as they've done so many times this season in their incredible start. Sam McCluskey, it will be, who will shoot from the point. Looks like it goes through traffic, you'll see, as it beats Frank Doyle to give the Stars the lead at 36-10. What you don't see there, and in fact you don't see on the second replay, but you do see a little bit later on, is a tip just there from Bill Bagron. McCluskey and Will were accredited the goal in the assist, but that little tip just out in front from Bill Bagron was what beat Frank Doyle, and the Dundee Stars led by a 1-0. Chances did come Dundee's way. Frank Doyle was cold, of course, but he made excellent saves at every opportunity. Great stacking the pad stop here by Doyle. He stops Saccialetti. And it was Saccialetti who actually took a 2-minute interference minor in this great burst of play from the Sheffield Steelers. Myer goes down, Saccialetti heads to the box. Steelers go on the power play. They had 7 power plays in total on Wednesday evening. Now you can look at all the great playbooks in the world about how to run a power play, but you know what? My idea of a power play, give the puck to Jeff Legui. Seems to work, and it did on this occasion. Have a look at this. Has he ever hit a shot harder than this for the Sheffield Steelers? Fatter to Legui, boomf. What a finish from Legui at 49-11 on the power play. The Steelers have tied it 1 apiece. Let's see that one again. You don't see it on the slow-mo. How was Paul Backler supposed to see it in real life? Let's see the super slow-mo. Backler actually does see it. He tries to get to it, but he's going the other way. Inside of the post and in. No goalie in the world stops that from Jeff Legui. The Steelers have tied it at 1 apiece. As I say, 49-11. Like the number 28 Bush, you wait 49 minutes for a goal and then 2 come in the space of a minute. And this was a lovely finish as well. Di Casemiro involved with Stephen Gertson, but the puck falls to Stefan Myer and he rips it. How excited is Stefan Myer? I'll tell you how excited he is. Check the Sheffield Steelers website, listen to his interview. He tells you about the excitement of scoring that goal and the emotion. All the sheffieldsteelers.co.uk. Look for the match reports and Stefan Myer's interview is on it. What a finish from Stefan Myer. And the Steelers led 2-1 at 50-45. The Dundee Stars thought they were back in it. They thought they'd tied the game. Keep your eye on 71. Jeff Hutchins there. Bang, cross-check. Arm goes up from Darnell just before the puck goes into the back of the net. Dundee are furious. They thought they've tied it 2-2, but you'll see it again. There's the cross-check. It's called from Jeff Hutchins. Just before Saccialetti scores to make it 2-2. Hutch was furious. Wasn't to be. So Backler makes some great saves. Doyle makes some great saves, but we're the 2 better saves than those 2 from Tim Spencer. That's toughness for you. No stick, blocks 2 shots, and then here with a melee with just seconds left. Look at him putting his body on the line, and he clutches the puck. He knows he's going to take a penalty, but with 7 seconds left, that's as good a penalty as you are likely to see. Let's see it again. There's Spence, 1 stop, 2 stops. That's why he's a fan favourite in Sheffield. The Steelers beat the Dundee Stars 2-1. There was a little bit of afters in the handshake, but nothing too bad. The Steelers were a happy camp. Back to winning ways. Back-to-back victories. Let's see what Stefan Myer said, but first, head coach Doug Christiansen.
Doug, congratulations, 2 very important league points. We left it late, but I thought it was a good performance. Yeah, I thought overall, they're good. I know that everybody in years past has looked at his game against Dundee as maybe not a great challenge, but they're in first place for a reason. They've beaten us, they've beaten Nottingham, they've had success against Cardiff, Coventry. They beat Cardiff 7-0. So we knew that we had a challenge, and I thought our guys stayed the course, they stayed disciplined, which is something that we talked about a couple weeks ago. And when you do good things over the course of 60 minutes and you're getting as many opportunities as we did, you hope you're going to get that bounce and you're going to get that timely goal, and we got it tonight.
I know you're in control, I know you have a plan, but you can't tell me that going into that third period there wasn't a little bit of tension there, because we'd had all the possession, we'd had all the chances, but we just couldn't get past Bacala, could we?
No, it was very reminiscent of the last time we played them, where we were all over them, and they went the length of the ice and they scored a couple times, and that's deflating. You're down 1-0. After 2, you've really controlled the game, you've created a ton of chances, and you know what? You wonder what's going to happen if you get the next one. You're very confident if you got it, you're going to get the winning goal, which we did. But you know what? I thought our team dug in tonight. They did the little things. If we hold teams to 1 goal, we're going to be a pretty good hockey team. So the team defense for all 200 feet was excellent. And obviously you get timely goal scoring from Jeff Legui and Stefan Myer, which are 2 guys that you want to see on the score sheet at the end of the night.
We'll talk about Bacala, I'm sure, but actually Frank Doyle made some big stops tonight. Didn't have a lot to do, but what he did well.
I couldn't agree more. I thought Frank was outstanding. You look at the save he made with the clock winding down. That's an aggressive, that's a confident save. Those are the kinds of things that you want to see, that you expect to see from Frank. I thought Frank played outstanding tonight. And you know what? If he plays the way he has recently, we're going to a pretty darn good hockey team.
First game of 3 in 5 nights for you. Everybody's talking to you about Saturday going back to Belfast. A few words on that, but also a big game against Cardiff on Sunday.
Yeah, well, you know what? We're going to have to spend a lot of time preparing for Belfast. They're a very good hockey team. There's no doubt in my mind that they're a team that's going to be there in the end. They're ahead of us in the standings. We helped them out tonight to chase Dundee. We need to help ourselves out on Saturday night. It's an important game for us. It's important for our team. And obviously I'm going back and see a couple friends, but it's going to be all business when the puck drops.
How important is it that it's about Sheffield and Belfast and not about Doug Christiansen come Saturday night?
100%, it's not about me. You know what? I had 3 great years there. I'm trying to do some good things here. I'm trying to help this club. I did my absolute best when I was there. I will do my absolute best while I'm here. Obviously, I'll shake hands and hopefully have a couple laughs, a couple people after the game on Saturday before we prepare for Cardiff. But the truth is, it's a very, very important weekend for us.
Steph, about half a second after you scored the game winner, I don't think I have seen a man look a lot happier in a long time. There was a sense of great relief and excitement and enjoyment after that goal.
Yeah, it goes a lot of ways. It's fun to score. You have to enjoy scoring, and the bottom line is it's a goal that puts us ahead. And as a team, I thought we sure battled today. We had so many chances. Everybody had a great effort tonight, and we really wanted to win. And it feels great to win. It was a very important game.
We dominated pretty much from the get-go there. Was there a sense of frustration, crikey, this isn't going to happen, when it was 0-0 and then 1-0 down? Or is this a team that stays fairly calm and in the moment?
Well, I think that if you look at a lot of our games this year, we really outwork teams. We haven't had a whole lot of luck, but I give the coaching staff credit for keeping us, in the game, focused and pushing forward. We knew we had a great chance to win. We had some unlucky bounces, and as a hockey team, we were professional. We stayed the course, and we come out and we won the third, and we seem to be a third period team.
Yeah. That Jeff Legui's some player, isn't he, on that one-timer? He got the team back into it, and it seemed to, once we got that goal, you almost felt that it was destined that we were going to get that second one.
Yeah, well, 2 things. I really enjoy watching Leggy play. He's a heads-up player. He's been here for a lot of years, and he's scored points, and you can see why. And not only that, he's a great teammate as well. And it gave us life, and as a team, it gave us a sense that we can win this game. We're back in it, and that goal, I think it was the biggest goal of the game, because it gave us on the bench a lift, and basically the rest of the game we took control and we went for it.
In all the interviews I've heard after the game, we've spoke about Bacala, the Dundee goalie, who had an excellent night. Frank Doyle had an excellent night, but perhaps the save of the night was Tim Spencer with about 8 seconds to go. Great toe save, and then he smothers the puck. A penalty well worth taking, wasn't it?
Well, that's a winning attitude. Doug's been instilling that on our club, and at the start of the year, we were kind of, we weren't blocking some shots. We weren't giving Frank a chance on a lot of goals, and Timmy Spencer's not even a defenseman, and he's a huge part of our team. He's playing both positions, and he's doing a great job, and he doesn't complain one bit. And Doyle, he's been great. Look at those two goaltenders. Like, that's this just shows how good this league is getting with these two goaltenders stopping pucks like that. It wasn't easy to score tonight.
Mm-hmm. Talk us into the weekend. You haven't been to Belfast. Lovely building. Doug Christiansen, 3 years there as head coach, wins a championship and then leaves for the arch enemy, the Sheffield Steelers. He's trying to talk it down. Inside that dressing room, the players will know, though, it's more than just a regular game for him. It's a huge one, isn't it, when a coach goes back after such a successful spell?
Especially with our team, Doug is basically one of us. He treats us like friends. He treats us like, we're all on his list of good guys. So when we go in there, we're not just playing for the win. We're playing for Doug. We want to win for him. And I heard they're a great team. We're all interested to kind of get in there. For myself, I haven't been there to see it, but we want to win. And as much as we play it off, we'd like to win for Doug because he's a big part of the team and why a lot of us came here.